Hi besties, good morning. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Onosa and I am so excited that you all are here today. Today we are talking about learning to fall in love with life. Personally, this is something that I have come to terms with, or I've started doing in the past couple months. Like I said before, I was living in a survival mode. I was living in an automated program and I was really not enjoying life. I kind of want. But anyways, let's get into it, because after the past couple of months, I've picked up a ton of tips that are helping me currently enjoy life, enjoy this phase of my life, enjoy people around me. And so it's definitely shifted my perspective and shifted my eyes. Our first step, and y'all know I love my action steps. My action steps will always be the first step, and this is trying new experiences. I know we usually run on the same automated program, the same routine. We wake up, we brush our teeth, we go to the gym, we come back. Everything is kind of predictable in that kind of sense. There is not much left to the unknown. When we say we try new things, we can try a new hobby, trying new food, trying a new restaurant. Maybe on Friday nights, you usually stay inside. Maybe we try a new sip and paint class, something as small as that, or something as big as that, because that can be big too. Basically, when we try new things, we get to take a step back, because now we get to see the beauty of it. When we run our typical automated program, it's just habit. We're doing the same things without thinking. And when we try something new, we get to actually take the time and savor every single step. It's like a newborn baby trying something and they're like, so excited. They're so excited to do it because it's new to them. So trying new experiences that are new to us allows us to appreciate it, and that appreciativeness, that gratitude, that newness of things, it makes it worth it. It makes us feel like life is enjoyable. It's fun for us. When we're done, we're like, oh my gosh, that was kind of cool, you know, really ecstatic, very excited. Even when it comes to like new relationships and you're fresh into a relationship, think of it like that. You're fresh into a relationship with somebody, or you're new to dating them, and you're like, this is so exciting. That excitedness just gets giddy inside. It gets all these feelings going, all these hormones going. You're like, yes, this is it. But basically the newness of things, trying new things ever so often, makes us enjoy life a little more. My second one is nothing is that serious, babes. Nothing, and just stay with me, nothing is that serious. It's really not a big deal. And I actually kind of picked up this behavior. It may not be good. I picked up this behavior from the emergency room. So y'all know that I used to work as a nurse, and I worked as a nurse for a year, and it was in the emergency room. And I learned that nothing was that serious unless it's about to lead to death. Because we had a ton of patients come in with like a cough, a cold, and we also had life-threatening situations. And I learned that people can wait for food. I had a preceptor who was really tough on me, and I remember the first day I was precepted with her, she got so mad at me for bringing this man a sandwich, and this man was yelling at me, literally yelling at me to bring him a sandwich. And she was like, no, is that like your priority? No, your priority should be to make sure that people aren't dying. So you need to go do that instead of bring people food. So I learned really quickly in that emergency room to survive as a nurse. Nothing is that serious unless it's a matter of life and death. So, and going along with that in other aspects of our life, like school is not that serious. Your grades, I grew up on a program that was very much your grades needs to be good. Like parents used to come for visiting days to come visit their kids. I live in a boarding school, so parents would come visit their kids during the semester, like once or twice. And they would take them to the class, and they would see their scores, and they would actually beat their kids. Like they would beat their kids if their grades weren't good. And I understand that you need your grades for the future, or maybe you need your grades for college, but it's ultimately not that serious. Like I got this grade in nursing school. I think it was less than a 60, and that was my first time getting something like that, less than a 60 in nursing school. And I was bawling. It's really not that serious. It is not the end of the world. And we feel like it's life or death. It's not, unless it actually is life or death. Now, when it comes to serious matters like life or death, that is serious. But if it doesn't have to do with life or death, it's not that serious. This one is more of a mindset one, and this is looking at life through a new set of eyes. And this is kind of goes more with the try new experiences, but basically, like I said, we look at life through a new set of eyes. We become a baby again. We see the beautifulness in the most trivial things. Waking up in the morning, going outside, breathing in the fresh air. And honestly, while we're on this, let me just add on romanticizing life. Romanticizing life is so important. The small things, maybe turning the knob on the shower on. Y'all see all those really cute TikTokers, and actually I'm part of them. I like to romanticize my life too. I will go outside, breathe in the fresh air, take my time to turn my knob on the shower on, see the water pouring down, find the beauty in the tree that I pass by 100 times a day. Romanticizing life, it's literally the small things, y'all. You got to make the small things matter. The small things are the big things, the beauty that God has given us all around us. Falling in love with life, falling in love with the people around you, falling in love with the things around you. And this takes some time because, like I said, we run on the same program every single day, the same routine. But taking the time, smelling the roses, even if it's 5 seconds a day, literally going out of class, coming out of work and being like, wow, there's a lot of traffic, but that sunrise, that sunset that I see as I leave work, beautiful. It's the small things that help us fall in love with life again. An action step that we can do to actually romanticize life is creating rituals, and this can be in the form of something as simple as a morning routine or a nighttime routine or even a study routine. I think it was the book Atomic Habits, but they were saying making things enjoyable makes you want to do it more. So creating kind of like a system that makes you want to do something. So maybe before you used to dread going to bed, you like to stay on your phone on TikTok scrolling all night, but instead of doing that, we can create an enjoyable nighttime routine. So maybe you have your Alexa play, you have this beautiful nighttime routine and you have this beautiful nighttime playlist that you love. You have it play your playlist and then you dim the lights, you spray your essential oils, and then you put like a bubble, those bubble poppers inside the bath that they spray everywhere, and then you go inside, you take your time, maybe you dim the lights, you play some, like I said, play some music, and you just take time to love on yourself. So creating those rituals that you love also helps you to romanticize life, helps you to fall in love with life, helps you to fall in love with the small things, which are actually the big things. The next one is more of a journal step. So this is reflecting. And this is, first what we're going to do is we're going to reflect on what we're grateful for, because like I said, gratitude brings so much happiness to you. I have started incorporating a gratitude routine in my morning and night routine every single day for about, I think I've done it consistently for like 6 months now, and it has changed my life. I vibrate so much higher. I am so much happier. Life-changing. But so doing gratitude routines in the morning or in the night, writing what you're grateful for and really feeling that gratitude, remembering it, and you can feel those feelings inside of you. Also reflecting on your limiting beliefs. So we have this, there's this whole section of shadow work that I won't even get into yet, but what we have so many programs going on in our mind, and a lot of the time we just say the same things to ourselves. Maybe we drop something and you're like, oh my gosh, and I say you're so clumsy. You're just reflecting on those limiting beliefs that you always tell yourself that kind of hinder you from loving your life. You'll be like, I hate work, I hate this, I hate that, instead of stopping to be like, oh, you know, maybe I didn't really like that aspect of it, but I like when this happens at work. I love the way this feels when it happens at work, that kind of thing. So reflecting on your limiting beliefs, reflecting on those thoughts that you tell yourself every single day that you don't even realize are holding you back. So doing all those things takes some time, but just writing down and creating that awareness to be able to break those patterns, to find the good in things. And like I said, I do not want to be out here preaching toxic positivity. That is not okay. That is something I'm also overcoming. No toxic positivity in this household, no. But we do appreciate positivity and gratitude and love and joy. So that's what we're going towards. Obviously, if there are things that go on that damper your mood, you need to feel your feelings. You need to process things. We need to work through them. If we need to sulk, literally take the time that you need and sulk. Serve your seasons. And I'll do another episode on serving your seasons, but that's kind of where we are right now. Anyways, y'all, I think I've started ranting. So thank you for coming. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all besties for being here. Let me know if y'all want to hear anything else in particular. Follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram. We have so much more coming for y'all. So I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Bye.